Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Can you hear me now, guys? Hello. Waiting for it to cycle in chat and see if you guys can hear me. Hopefully that's a yes. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on there. It almost seems like my mic is kind of tweaking out or something. I thought I had it working. At first the mic wasn't picking up anything, it looked like, and I don't know why. And then it started working, it looked like, but then I looked back when you guys said something again and it wasn't working. So I don't know what's happening, but hopefully it stays on now. That's really weird. Yeah, that's crazy. It happened on Ricky today too. I watched his stream. I caught it late, but I did catch it. So yeah, third intro. Here we go. There was an update to OBS, and yeah, my settings in OBS look right. That was weird. Like, I didn't actually change anything, so that's kind of odd. But I'm out looking for a little lithium right now, is what I was saying. Definitely use some more. Get off of that sodium or sodalite, whatever it is. Yeah, and I've been. Oh man, I can't remember everything I said now. It's going off. Took 4 intros, right? So yeah, I'm hoping to catch or find a little lithium really quick, but then I want to get back to base. I've been pretty much living on the server lately, like don't sleep anymore or anything because I'm so addicted to figuring out MV. Lithium, you say? Yes, Ricky. I know you probably got some, but I should get my own. Plus, yeah, TFT continued. Kenzie, hey Kenzie, how you doing? I'm currently looking for lithium, and I saw some here, and then I started moving again. All these troubles with the mic. Well, there it is. Right. So I thought these were all chunks. Turns out this is like a 3-chunk area, which that's interesting. Might need to guide you through MV sometime. Yeah. I've learned a lot thanks to Joshua and Gamer Dad Dave. Oh. I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. Let's see. Did I go the right direction? Yeah, sorta. Right here, is it? No. All right, let's just set her down and start digging. What's going on? I'm stuck under it. Okay, let me get out my drill. So how's everybody doing tonight? I'm not going to be drilling very long. I just want to grab a little bit of lithium. What am I doing? It's been a messy start. I'm all discombobulated now. Like right here, has the warship always had a cattail? I mean, as long as I've seen it, that tail's been there. It doesn't mean much. Oh, Ricky. I wanted to propose something to you. Maybe I've been looking at like the change logs and stuff, and I'm thinking maybe we update the server a little sooner. It feels like this server is very buggy, and they've fixed a lot of crashes and lag issues with the previous 2 updates. Maybe we update a little sooner. Something to think about. Let's see. Had tacos today. Oh, so awesome. What kind of tacos? Mostly meaty ones. Nice. Ricky's here. He hopped on in. Awesome. I don't know if we got Plasmo voice going on the server just yet. Asada and carnitas are the best tacos. Do you want me to do some work this weekend? Well, I mean, if I could do something to help, you know, or whatever, or just start thinking about it, maybe. I think it'll be beneficial for us because there's a lot of lag issues right now, and crash issues and bugs. And just in the next version alone of TerraFirmaGreg, they fix a ton of bugs, it looks like, and lag issues. So I think it would be good for us, but you know, whenever we got time too, just something to start thinking about maybe a little sooner. All right, here's the lithium. Let's grab some up really quick. Go hover. Do a little bit of this action because it's nice and quick. What are we doing on the server, Ricky? Did you have something you're working on? Awesome. If there's anything I could do to help, obviously, let me know. How am I flying with the jetpack? Because jetpacks are incredible. Never going back. If I start over on this mod pack extra or ever, I am starting over with a jetpack in my inventory because it changes everything. Yes, I do have a functional jetpack. This is the electric version, which is just incredible. It makes building fun again. And then using this method that I'm using is really safe. Got that drip going, heck yeah. So I think combining it with the iron cane and the boots, I get enough step height that even when a collapse happens, I just kind of like, as long as I'm floating, you see I just kind of like go around it. You can tell when I hit a rock, it just kind of like I step up the rock. So it's a really safe way to mine, I feel. And then the drills, they take energy, but when they run out, it seems like nothing changes. So I don't know why we need to keep them powered per se, but I mean, it's got power right now just because. Let's see. What's silver's lithium? Yeah, I don't worry about digging straight down anymore. And then I got the ore sacks to hold all the ore, which is just incredible. Game changer. I saw you made some, Ricky. You are gonna love those. They make mining so much easier. Long live the junkyard. Speaking of the junkyard, I want to get back there. How much do I have? Not much at all yet. Let me just do a couple pokes. Ricky's back. So I got to be careful when I'm on the ground like this. I can still get hit by collapses. So obviously we don't want that to happen. Something else I discovered. I don't know if it's a bug or intentional, but when you're in hover mode like I am right now, because I hover down, if I were like up in the air, let's say, and I turn off hover mode, I'll fall to the ground, right? Like normal speed falling. But when I hit the ground, I take no fall damage. And when I go to move up again, I'm in hover mode again. So it's like, I don't know if it's a safety feature that it just automatically goes to hover mode right before you hit to save you, or if it's some kind of a bug, but either way, I like it. Ore sacks, heck yeah. Is this faster than using the mining contraption then? Can confirm. Yeah, I'd say depending on the type of mining we're doing, obviously the contraption, the crusher, is a lot safer because it doesn't cause collapses. I'd say for bigger mining sessions, the crusher would be better still, but for, you know, little stuff like this, it's not that big of a deal. This is much faster. Let's see. Can confirm Steam is on about 5-second delay, which is infinitely better than 30-second delay. I used to be on. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh, stream is on. That makes more sense. We're combining two things there. If the screen gets much darker, we're gonna hear, "Hey, you're finally awake" when you reach the top of that hole. Yeah, it caves in enough where it tends to let in enough light from the top where I don't have a lot of problem with darkness down in the caves too. It's a pretty good method, I would say. Jetpack, cane, probably boots, the hiking boots. I don't know how necessary those are, but yeah, and a drill, and ore sacks. Oh, it's fun mining. Let's see. Oh, nope, I already read that. Okay, heading back to base. We're gonna take a look at MV. So I've had MV problems and triumphs, and Gamer Dad Dave has helped a lot too today. He has given me some numbers on things, which has just really opened my eyes. So I'm excited to move forward with this new info, and I'm thinking about working on oil soon as well. Is Maya the next to reach space and leave Ricky in the dust? I don't know about that. We're going to be working on, I believe plan is we're going to be working on HV together in the space station. So HV and above is going to be at the main space station. And Hypno wants in too now because his main goal this season was he wants to be part of nuclear power. He wants to build all that and stuff. And we could do that down there. That'll be perfect. And then he's stoked because he doesn't have to like grind through all the gears quite as hard as we have. I was like, what's going on? That's funny. Yeah, so we got no plasma, right? Look at this guy. I can't catch him. He's too fast in that thing. Let's see. Is Maya the landman? Oil, you say? U.S. patriotism intensifies. Oh my God, that ship is so fast. Yeah. The frames coming in are hot. Yeah, my area has got some issues. There's some memory leaks happening, lag, all sorts of weird things, but I'm working on cleaning it up. I've also removed some mods, and wow, it has very greatly improved the performance. So kind of excited. This is my first play with that. I also noticed Ricky was having problems in the stream with the one mod. Let me just see over here. Drake, what are you doing? I almost think that's Ricky, but it doesn't say so. Weird. So I was saying something. Oh yeah, Ricky. Distant Horizons, man, that looked like a mess. Is it just in my area that it does that, or is it all over? Because Bobby is incredible. Maybe you want my version or something, if that would help. If you want Bobby. You can have your landing back. Oh, thanks. Memory leaks sound like something you'll see in Psychonauts. Never actually played. I've seen it played some. Tango was really into that game. Tango and Brody. Of the Tango Tech variety. Right. Let's see. What's Bobby? So Distance Horizon's a mod that lets you like render stuff beyond what's being rendered, right? But it does it in a weird way and things look funny. Bobby does it in a better way and runs much smoother. And like I could still increase the view distance if I wanted to go much further, but I don't need to. The thing is, you just have to have loaded the area at some point to have it like stored. It's all over. Going to be revisiting my choices of Distance Horizons. Cool. All right, hey, let's go take a look at what I've done in the MV building. Things have changed a lot. In last stream, we got the liquidification tower going, and that was pretty much it. We didn't have a pyrolysis oven yet or any of this, but now we're cooking with gases. So we've got the coke oven up here. This is just backup now. If the system happened to go down, this would turn on and start feeding the system. We are fully upgraded. We got the Canthal coils, and we're producing quite a lot. You might remember we had about 3 million Syngus last time. Well, in learning how all this worked, I ran this empty, and I ran the whole area empty, and I just screwed up everything. But I fixed things. And it's producing now, and I'm producing more than I'm using with a lot set up here, which is nice. So this was empty, and I've already worked back to that. Now, wait, was the chest on... Is that a chest on my landing bay? There was what did you do, Ricky? Hang on, I think Ricky left me something. So yeah, I don't know if you got my message, Ricky, but those coils that you found hidden in the woods are to upgrade your EBF. It makes it cooks like 10% faster and more efficiently too, I believe. Like, it uses less energy. Like, did you think I was gonna check this? Okay, I guess you could see me. I could check. Ricky, come on, no. Smiley face. Ricky, thank you so much, but we're gonna talk, man. That's too much. I gotta give you some stuff, I think, actually. Some of my hand-me-downs, because MV is... I've upgraded MV from MV to, like, mid-MV. Oh, no wonder I'm running so slow. This is the bug with the current version we're on. The roads stop speeding you up, and I think I've noticed that. Well, they're working right now, for sure. But anyway, so changes. First of all, we've got 2 pyrolysis ovens going. This one... The tree farm is incredible. It's powering all of this as well, and it still has room to go. But yeah, so we got this one creating charcoal, or cooking charcoal and creote into syngas, right? So that's where this is coming from, plus a little more from another source. We've got this vault up here that's storing a huge amount of logs that come from the farm. This is always full, and this is always feeding both pyrolysis oven. This upper oven, you can see this is storage for our charcoal that we're creating here. That's like our backup so far that it's made. And this oven is making, it's using charcoal and wood tar to make benzene, right? I think it's benzene. But yeah, anyway, we got pipes going over here, moving everything around. And then back here, we got the power. We got 4 gas combustion generators doing battery packs like this. So the way this works, since it's got 2 energy hatches, if you connect it like this, they flip-flop. One will fully drain, and then the other one stays, and then once one is drained, the other one starts draining, and the first one like refilled. So it works pretty well. Now this was working great, but it ran me out of fuel, out of syngas. So I've made some changes, and now we have this also producing syngas. This is coming from the main system, the charcoal and the creosote, and it's producing excess syngas that goes in here. And actually most of the system is currently running off of this now. So all of this is just like extra stock that we're building up, which is great because we'll need it. But then from here over, we've got a ton of creosote. You know, I've got so much more. Like, that's all 4 million creosote each, and way more than that. So this is the start of things. It comes in, it pumps into this distillery with benzene, is it? No, it's wood tar, wood tar. Yeah, that's what comes in from there. And that's our biggest bottleneck at the moment. We don't produce enough, but when it does come in, it's good. It comes in every like 30 seconds. And that produces this stuff, which is raw aromatic, benzene. That produces benzene. Then I get steam. I've been collecting steam from over there. We get so many millions easily of steam just from the early steam inputs. We just connect it to the pipes and it fills up. It's great. And then we got raw aromatic mix. It's from the liquidification tower. We're getting tons of that. So that's pouring into here, and then it pours out here, moves on over to this machine, which is taking the aromatic feedstock that comes out here, mixes it with rhenium, which was a pain to find, but now I've got 6K of these and they're gonna last forever. And it turns that into reformatted aromatic feedstock, which will then feed over into here, which takes that and mixes it with more steam, which is also coming off of there, into reformant gas. And this stuff is amazing. It lasts forever and is just takes hardly any resources. And it's powering, right now I've got it so that this gas is powering those 4 turbines and these 4 turbines, which these run this system here. And we're off of superconductor cables. So that's running pretty nicely now. And now I've also force loaded these 2 chunks here. So these are always loaded, always making unlimited energy pretty much off of this system. And it's generating more than it uses at a pretty good rate. So I think this is now a pretty good setup after going through quite a bit to get here. And then we have the upgraded EBF, HV, everything is upgraded. We've got 2 power systems feeding it, which wasn't quite enough. So I added a 3rd generator here that feeds this one only, because this is the main one that would get the draw. And now this thing lasts forever. It's pretty amazing. And then over here was one of the greatest conventions ever. Conventions, because I did say convention, but I meant inventions. He discovered infinite energy. I did all of them. So this thing's incredible. I think it was Joshua that mentioned it last stream, and I made it. And look at this. It can do electric furnace or alloy smelt, right? And it's wild. It's so wild. I need to show you guys how wild. Do I have something? Need some stuff to smelt. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I got some more to show you when I get back there. One big issue, those pyrolyzed ovens, I wasn't aware of this, and especially upgrading them an extra 1,000 degrees with the Canthal coils. Ricky, you are the culprit, aren't you? Are you flying around here somewhere? But yeah, the area around, before I forget. So the area around the pyrolyzed ovens here, right here, you can see that's blue ice down there and here to cool off the area. And it still is 100 degrees right here. And so summer is going to be rough. I got to really start focusing on some of those other clothing, bits of clothing that will, help me survive that. There we go, antimony dust. I can make some antimony ingots up. So there's a bug. I don't know if I mentioned it. No, I didn't. So you know how you can click and drag and send everything to the other inventory? It's so incredible. I loved it, but I had to remove it because I had been losing stuff. Like stuff was just vanishing. And I watched it happen last night for sure, that when I drug to switch the inventory, a stack vanished. So I've removed that. So be careful if you're dragging. I believe too fast is what happened. I just tried to drag. That's Ricky. Look at that cow. That's Ricky. Oh, Ricky, I need you for something. But Ricky, come back over here and look at this. Let me grab some of this. I'm gonna be, first of all, Ricky, I want to test something. I want to see if I can steal you, your soul, your essence, your spirit. But anyway, so check this out. Right? Yeah, there's a lot of room. I got a lot of stuff to smelt here. But okay, here we go. Ricky. Hi, soul. Oh, it doesn't work. Dang it. How cool would that have been? Oh man, I'm kind of bummed. I was hoping. Come here. There you go. Come here, ducky. Come here. Ah. Come here. Come back. Stream, catch up. Yeah, I want to show you this. Come on up. Come on. Yep. It's safe. You can do it. You're almost here. Come on. So look in there, Mike. Right? I'm gonna throw this in. You see how much I got? Boom. See that 3 second a cook? Look at this. Boom. We're trying to get into the dark juju, but it's not as dark as we were hoping, apparently. But look at these speeds. Isn't that wild? And you can alloy smelt like that. Like, that is insanely fast. Like, this is the ultimate cooker. Oh no, you can't. Oh. Didn't know that. I'll look into permissions. Don't know how to do that at the moment though. It cooks. I know you can just hear me say this. 64 items per 3 seconds, which is pretty crazy. And I gotta find out how to give you permissions, because I definitely want you to have permissions here. So I'll figure that out. I've done it before, but that was years ago on a different server. And as long as we can do it here, you know, I'll definitely give you permission. But yeah, right? The speeds are incredible. Like, you need to bulk cook anything until you have your own, come use this. And way faster. It's like instant in comparison. And we got all these set up. So you may notice these are a little further away. That's because of the heat. I was just trying to improve the heat situation here. We can see just here it's 63 degrees. And here we get up to 101. Yeah, I think we're in spring right now. So winter or summer's gonna be scary. But another thing is, if we open up the chunk borders here, we can see that this chunk is only got the liquidification tower and the coke oven in it. And this tower has all the other energy producing stuff. Now, before, all of these generators were inside of the loaded chunks, and that was causing, I guess, more drain. Like, and by moving these out, it's all running a little better for one, and the power is getting saved. I'm not losing power constantly now, and it generates power on its own and creates surplus when I'm not around. So that was a big improvement by moving these further out so that they're out of the loaded chunk. That was huge, and it gives us a little more room, hopefully, to escape the heat. But I mean, like I said, it's somewhere, well, 48 degrees here. I don't know what to do. And we'll see what happens when summer comes around, though. Could get scary. And I've been opening up this area back here to add to stuff. To keep going. There's still more things to build. I'm considering 2 things currently. One, another liquidification tower on top. Just to produce more of everything. I don't know if I need it though, necessarily, now that I've got things kind of dialed to where it's producing so much more. So yeah, there's that. And I also am looking into the oil refinery, which I heard, you know, it runs out. So say I put it there, it'll mine the area out, but the area will eventually run out from my understanding. So then I got to move it to like new chunks or something. That doesn't seem good. No, but I am considering that one. I'm also considering steam, adding some kind of a steam boiler over here, though I don't know if I need to, but it would be to produce steam for this. Obviously the logs would be going to the steam as well, so that would add extra drain on the logs, but I mean, we're okay. I totally destroyed the tree farm too, by the way. Hooking it up to this system. I made changes to the overflow. So Ricky, Kenzie, if you're listening, overflow, this overflow vault, ignore it. It's not for overflow anymore. If you need logs, just go to the station, the log station, and get them from there. These should all be full. And there's a couple that aren't quite full yet, but are close. But obviously don't worry about that. Just take as much as you guys need. You'll never put a dent in it. So there, but this storage here, I did put a dent in. We're finally getting logs back. It had max logs, and then I broke the system and then fixed it, but didn't fix it, and broke it more, and fixed it again and but didn't fix it and broke it more, until finally a cycle of fixing, not fixing, and breaking happened that I lost every log except for what was in the main storage, and it wasn't getting it. This system over there eats through logs fast, but this farm produces enough. It's just, I screwed up. And what was happened was, the vaults on the farm weren't releasing their stuff. pretty much. So it filled up, and then I was just getting immense amounts of items spread around, logs, sticks, saplings, all that, and it just ruined the system. But I've got it all fixed again. But it brought us down to 0 logs in the vault, and it's been taking us a little while to build back up because that pulls from it so fast. But things are working out. Hypno, heyo. You discover again, Dark Juju. That thing's OP. I think you're talking about the multi-smelter olive, and yeah, that thing is way OP. I was shocked at the speed. Hey, no, I was just doing a little mining and came back to show everybody what's happening with the MV building. Coming along. And Joshua had told me I would probably want to keep both EBFs, and that's the advanced one, and this is the lesser advanced one, but still works really good. Well, I'm happy that he told me that, because I was going to tear this down and just use this extra power as for create stuff around the area, but now I don't need to, and this has been still super helpful. I use this area a lot more still than I thought I would have been, so that's good. And we're making clay blocks again. We're up to 100,000 clay. It's awesome. Oh my gosh, creosote, this fills up way too fast. These 9 coke ovens, man, oh, they're just producing way too quickly these days. I make so many super tanks. Crazy. Don't have any extra super tanks right now. You need to make some more. But let's see if I can dump off some of this creosote over here. It definitely helps, but I mean, 2 extra million just about. That'll be good. There's nowhere else I could stick this stuff. All right, I'll put it back. How's it going, Hypno? You're at work right now. I talked to Ragudo earlier. It sounds like from his testing that the bugs we're experiencing are because the mod packs aren't the same on that we're using as what the server itself uses. So I need to get the mod pack for the server and take a look at it and see if I can make some adjustments. I think something screwed up in there. So when you get a chance, I know you're at work right now, but let me get that from you. What else? So these areas have been extremely helpful. This block, though, I use the most. It's got all the centrifuges, the electrolyzers, all the good stuff. The mixers, which I'm mixing right now. Ricky! Ricky! Can't you see? I got some Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. All right, cool. Thanks, Hypno. So magnesium diobride dust. This is my current focus, I guess, like most pending work. And that's, I want to get all of my wires in here switched over to the super conductive wires now that I'm able to make stuff. And I've been doing it, but it's a process. We're getting there. And it does take a lot more power. So this does chew through power for the EBF a lot quicker. But since I've adjusted, I haven't made this stuff since I've adjusted the power supply to it. So I think it'll last a lot longer now, which is great. I also realized that I don't need all these hoppers and tubes going to like input and output buses because they take care of it on their own. So that's great. Oh, question, guys. So today, I watched a little tutorial video that Gamer Dad Dave made, and he was showing me some great stuff on MV, which I learned a lot from. But he did something that I had no idea about, and he like was using a screwdriver to control a filter on pipes to like here he would say like, okay, 10% go here, 90% go there in a split. How'd he do that? Some kind of pipe filter or something that I put on him. I assume kind of like the conveyor module that I discovered 2 streams ago. But if you guys know what that is, I would love to know what those filters are. Yeah. But yeah, this all has been running for a while and it's running pretty well. I'm stoked. Like, we've got over 1 million backup reforming gas and not that long. So the big thing for the reforming gas is this rhenium, but an LV pump, maybe. I don't think so though. Because he just went to like a pipe like this, and when he looked on it at it with a screwdriver, like there was a little icon on the sides like that. Like, I don't know, you sometimes see it with other things. Soft mallet do it? No. Nice. No, Ricky, what? Ricky, no, no, Ricky, that's insane. These are expensive. Like, I make these and I've made so many of these and I haven't made anywhere near this many. That's crazy. You're crazy, Ricky. I gotta give you all this stuff back. Saw your name tag. Wait, I saw your name tag. That is a bug. Look. So I shouldn't be able to see his name tag, but I can, even though he's in pig form. Ah, it sucks. Makes it harder to catch up with people or sneak up on people. Gamer Dad Dave. Can't remember, but I'll check right now. Okay. If you don't mind, I'd love to know what those were. No big deal, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, this has been very much black magic to me as well, all of but I'm finally starting to get a grasp on it. And that video that Gamer Dad Dave made really helped with the numbers and like making me understand what's going on here. So loving that. One other thing, I'm a little curious. I don't know, and I haven't heard for sure how this would interact. So I've got this generator system, right, powering this line. Now say this bank starts using too much energy and I need to put more power on. What would happen if I were to copy this setup and attach it right here? So now we have another generator pushing and power this side. So the thing is, it's going to be this cable would be getting power from two different generators. Is that okay? Like, I'm nervous of blowing up my systems again. I've blown up a lot of stuff and I'd rather not blow anything up anymore. But it seems like, I don't know, I can see it going either way. It seems like it worked from the small cases that I had it connect in the past, but I could also see it just taking a moment to blow up. So yeah, if you guys know, I would love to get some confirmation on any of that. Oh yeah, we're working on Canthal. Not Canthal, we're working on magnesium dibride. That's get some of the hot ingots cooling off in the chemical bath is what we're using currently. I know there's a blast chiller. I want to use that soon, but I don't know if I can make it just yet. Water. There we go. Any yet? No. So this gun is amazing, by the way. This is the clutch sniper rifle. And since I've gotten into MV, I was able to finally, let's see, give it a mag. So it gets 2 extra rounds. So nice. Kiwi man. Blow up happens only when voltage is too high. What might happen with many generators is cables burning up. Yeah, I have had cables burn up as well. And these cables are much more expensive. So I definitely don't want to burn them up. But it sounds like it's probably not suggested. I think the idea is maybe I would want to have multiple generators going to the same battery box to keep the battery box fully charged, as opposed to multiple generators going into the same wire. Kind of what I'm thinking. But look at this thing. It can do that. 5 rounds, insane damage rifle. Loving this thing. fluid regulator. Fluid regulator. Thank you. Let's see. Regulator. Filter. Ooh. I think I need to redo your storage. The storage silo, Ricky? Aw. How so? Hopefully it's not just the turning it thing, because if you do decide to do that, they were right. Just glue it together as a contraption and turn it that way. But I have a feeling you're talking something else. Let's see, fluid regulator. So this is like the conveyor module. Pretty interesting. The transfer rates, I'll probably go with these. Yep, no problem. Heck yeah, thanks Dave, appreciate it. The max amp your cable can handle is from Tooltips, 64 amps, yeah. So these are 64 because they're super conductive, right? For 16x batteries can only output 16 amp. There's no, okay. So technically, like for this to be optimized, I would need 4 generators. Is that what I'm getting going into the battery box? That would be like maximum optimization for a line. Is kind of what I'm getting. So right now, depending on the machines, I can run up to 3 at once on a block pretty easily without having to worry about the power supply. But some machines tend to use a lot more. It feels like I think this centrifuge, the thermal one, uses a decent amount more. But I'm only recently learning about the numbers of things. So jury's out on that. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. I need more boron dust. That's a big, that's a drum. Can't look at go. Have more. I can't sort anymore. I can't click drag. I can't sort. Oh, disaster. This rhenium stuff is incredible and lasts so long. I'm definitely loving that. But talking, like, speaking of the rhenium, that reminds me of something I wanted to mention. In Gamer Dad Dave's video today that I saw, he was using the fuel cracking, which I know very little about, but I do know something about. And that made it so the rhenium here was pretty much nearly infinite. So I do need to get that going, but I need a cracker, which from the looks of his build, it was made out of stainless steel. So I'm just starting to make my first stainless steel. I haven't made very much yet, but oh, I left around over here. But yeah, I don't know how soon I'll be able to make the cracker. But once I can, I'm thinking I'm gonna just put it in over here, probably. Or wait, no, that's the end of the chunks. It depends on the whole chunk loading stuff that I have happening. But yeah, I'm gonna work on attaching that to this system once I'm able. So that will just make this even more self-contained, efficient. All that. The perfect system of energy for this build is what I'm going for. I currently have like 16 generators being ran with only like with product only being increased. I'm not losing any of the gas. Well, I am, but I'm coming out with more. That was difficult to say. Let's see. Grab some more magnesium diobride. I want to call it Canthal because it's very similar in the process. It's hard to make. The product, the mats that you need to make it are very similar in how you make them, and then you get these hot ingots you have to pull down. And Canthal is great. Canthal is for the coils. Normally we use cupro nickel for the first tier, and Canthal increases the efficiency and all that. So it's nice to get all these upgraded. And I realized I need to upgrade my EBF. I need 16 more of these things. I thought I was done for now, but my normal EBF can still benefit from that. So definitely need to get, but right now we're working on cable. that into the system. How is this doing? So there we go. Like, that's not a lot of drain for how long it's been cooking this stuff, because this stuff is like heavy drain. And before I attach this, like this extra generator right here, this would have been drained by now. So it's made a massive difference. I'm so used to click dragging now. I only had that mod for like maybe a month. I don't even think it was that long, and I'm already addicted to it. It's so hard losing it. Don't think more store. So we need to take this and we need to make it into 16x wire. Oh, there's. So there we go. Every 16 ingots, we can make one more cable. And by upgrading this one here, we're going to finally be able to have this section fully upgraded. Which is nice, but we still have a lot more to upgrade. There we go. So now this system is fully superconducted. This going off here is line, just kind of like an extra power line, but this goes only to the liquidification tower, which is here now. And it keeps that charged. So that's a little extra thing. But I will need to do all these cables too. And there's a lot of cables path. You're going to need to invest in those wires. Yeah, these wires, I wish they were a little easier to make. There's so many steps, and you think you have a lot of material to make them, but it requires so much, like it breaks down into very little. But copper nickel cables, you know, that's your basic MV cable. They work great. And if you need some, which I should just go dump these on you, but I got a lot of extras that I had made that I don't need anymore. So yeah, maybe I'll drop those off for Ricky. How's this? I am currently using hydrogen gas, and it's surprisingly efficient. It's barely using it, and it almost cuts the speed in half. So I'm at 32 seconds. It might actually cut it in half. But yeah, with that happening, we're growing our numbers of Tingus very quickly, which is great. Yeah. Well, okay, one other thing, one small issue possibly, but I haven't tested fully just yet, is this battery box. It didn't stay fully powered with 3 generators running this system here. It was still slightly drained, so I added the 4th, but you can see the 4th is outside the loaded chunk. However, in my couple trips away, when I let this load and try to produce energy on its own, when I've come back, the battery box is still full. So it seems like this is somehow still able to power it. However that works. Maybe since it's right on the edge, and this edge knows it's accepting power from here, it's accepting it. I don't know, but it still works. So, you know, I'm not complaining. I just hope it stays working. You know, I haven't been away for too long just yet. But yeah, that. Oh, I got more wire. Let's see. So this section is fully superconducting. This one is as well. This, I think, was the next step as far as what should be upgraded. So let's go ahead. Start the process. Awesome. I'm really loving upgrading this stuff. Like, I didn't realize how interested I would be in that. Like, muffler hatches. I want to upgrade every muffler hatches, even though it might not be useful. But like this one, I get tiny piles of ashes from it. I don't think I'm getting anything from here just yet. Oh, it's slow to open. Here, guess a couple. Hands MV, sweet. The regular muffler hatches, I still have one over here. These pyrolysis ovens aren't currently producing anything that flex here, so it's no big deal. But you can see the regular one, LV only 4 slot. Yep. But yeah, I'm all about upgrading everything I can, like oil. Like I'm addicted to it now. I'm having so much fun learning this energy production stuff. It's like I look at these 64 super tanks and feel bad. That's too much. Like if I were to like take this as a gift, I would take 16 and feel like I'm robbing Ricky, right? I can't just go give them back though. That's rude. How do I do this? Is Ricky still here? That's too much. And all that lithium you gave me, like I just mined lithium. I might be okay. But you're gonna be needing it more because you're going into MP. Maybe I can like secretly sneak into Rick. Half of yours, come on, Ricky, you're gonna need those. Maybe I could sneak into Ricky's build and like secretly upgrade stuff for him. Maybe that's the plan. You overcrafted? You say that now, but when you're needing them, it's not gonna feel like an overcrafting issue, I don't think. We've got more of these going. Hey, there's one more 16x right there. So these, I didn't realize that these can actually void items. That's amazing because you can see this is what I do with the rock that gathers. How do you void with it? Because this only seems to have item up. Enabling and disabling. And yeah, there's a bug with the sacks, Ricky. When you first craft them, some of them, even though they say they're enabled, you have to disable them and then enable them before they start working. That's why those weren't working for you today, even though they said they're enabled. Yeah, this trash can I'm just recently discovering, and it's pretty useful. Before I was afraid to even touch it because I didn't know if it would just delete stuff or not. What should I work on now? Salt. Way more rock than I thought I had. Didn't mind that long. What? No, what am I doing? So I saw in the updates they've removed the rock dusts and they've changed it to a more like all the granite type stuff would, and like other similar rocks would be a certain type of dust. And then other rocks would be another certain type of dust. That one there. Got stuff which I don't ever use yet. That. There's some rich raw lithium. Actually, grab all the lithium. And let's go grind it. So I do like the fact that currently still there's no beating the create mod mills and washer. They seem to be the best according to Pyrite, what he was saying, which is awesome, especially the washer. Like it's going to be hard to outdo the washer with machines just because you can do as many stacks as you want at once. Like that's superior. But that's cool. So I'm going to keep using this system happily. And I've got this up to full speed now on aluminum, I think. No, not full speed, but it's fast. And it grinds so much faster than it used to. Look at that. The stall. Okay, big. Oh, it's out. I did it all already. wash next, right? Also, I've recently learned about the centrifuge, which is interesting. So 33% chance to get the lithium. This is a guaranteed, no, also a 33% chance. But sometimes if you process past this point, you have a smaller chance of getting excess lithium. So like, I've seen routes where if you don't process early in the thermal centrifuge, you actually get less stuff or different stuff. Like if I thermal centrifuge on a later step, it might not give me lithium. It might give me some other dust. Like I'm pretty sure this gives me lithium, but not always the case with all men. Right. So I'm learning about that is what I'm getting. Also, I saw in the patch notes, I got irradiated and I was glowing and all that. I'm like, I've got a rat-away pill that I got in a chest a long time ago. I've been saving. I finally took it and it did nothing. And I saw in the patch notes that that's what you use to cure it, but the old pills are no good anymore. So I finally use it right after it goes obsolete. But that would explain it if you're wondering why old rad pills no longer work. Stone dust there, and we've got a bunch of, oh, we got excess. And next step is probably grinding. We don't get this extra yet because we're not at high speed. High speed starts at sterling silver, right? All right. Steel, not steel. What am I thinking? The new white steel that we're working towards. Oh my God. It's been a long day for me. I need to get some rest tonight. But it looks like thermal centrifuge is still the play. That's where we're going next. That's good. We can turn this off. And thermal centrifuge, I'm using that a lot. I might need to make another one actually to help with the costs of it all, the time cost. But at the same time, it's also a very energy expensive. I don't know, but it's the one I've been using the most as far as these side machines go. Let's get that cooking. That goes back. The last of our arcanite, which this is the rhenium, and I was looking for rhenium forever, and it's insanely rare as it is. But then I realized that this is what I needed to be looking for, so it felt dumb there at that point. All right, we're getting some more lithium. Got some more refined. Great. Gotta give Ricky his lithium bag. And some of it. I'll keep some of this stuff, Ricky. But you gave me way too much stuff, man. I am appreciative, don't get me wrong, but I'm also like, I can't take that. That's so much. I'm a poor peasant. These extravagant gifts are too much for me. Oh, this stopped, did it? Yeah, it didn't manage to cook it all. Stop. Oh, did I run out? I was speeding. Yep. I was speeding up the output on this one. Doesn't need to be done. Hide that. To change the circuit. On 2 now, so 1 must be the standard circuit, and there we go. It's going to take a little longer, a little, almost twice the time, but it's okay. Got an extra drum. You might give me some dust to cook for you and we'd be even. We're not even, Ricky. You're still too much. But obviously, cook at whatever you want. Like, I'll do it for you. Wow. It was just enough. That's wild. But yeah, anything you need processed, you know, this is always open to you as soon as it's open to you. Speaking of, how do I give you permission? Settings screen. OP required. Oh, Ricky, you're always doing that thing where you look at the like the topography and regions and all that. You know, we can't do that. We don't have permission. We've never had permission. I don't know if you knew that or not, but yeah, we can't look at that. I always wondered how you were doing that. I recently discovered that that's what the permission thing there. See, I feel like S, isn't it? This mode. What if I do it here? S. Doing anything. Not there though. Have to be in this map. S. Okay. Appearance, waypoints, mini map. Okay. Sorry, Ricky. I mean, I don't need to use it. It would probably be just me using it if anybody, so it's no big deal. Do we need an extra mod? No, surely we don't, because this is modpack is made for community. Like, surely there's gonna be a way to oops, that a way to add permissions for people. Yeah. No, that's not a chunk. Oh, well, part of it. This looks like it, but it doesn't appear to have any claim permissions. It's permissions on my end. Don't worry about it. I got to make it a... Oh, wait, are you talking about the permissions for the permissions or the permissions for the permission? I'm talking about two different permissions. The visualize the world or the chunk or the claim, chunk claim. Because since you couldn't open any of the containers in my force loaded chunk because they have to be claimed, I want to add you to claim. Yep. Yup. Sweet. That did nothing. None of these look like they're gonna give mission. Claim? That didn't think. Words. Do a quick little memory dump. Huh, I don't know. I'll have to, yep, for both. Okay, cool. So I won't worry about hunting down the ability to give you permissions here just yet. But if you can, also feel free when you look at that, give yourself permission. Like you're the boss. You should just automatically have permissions to everybody. So, but it would be great if Hypno could come here and use this too, because I showed this off to him and he was legit blown away last night. Oh. All right, what am I working on? I got a drum here. Can't really toss that in anything. I've been using so much aluminum, that's why it's fully not fully filled out yet. But I'm getting there. Plus I had to make like 20 distillers and chemical reactors and breweries and all that. Take a look at our hot kit. Sure, this doesn't probably needs water. Oh, needs ingots. Sweet. Not enough. So yeah, you can see that did not go very far. No, Ricky, no. I don't need more aluminum. I'm okay. Yeah, so these wires, Ricky, for upgrading, the big bottleneck, well, we need magnesium for it, which isn't like the most common, but the bottleneck is boron dust, so boric acid, all that stuff. So definitely like hold on to that stuff, because you don't get a whole lot of superconductor wires. I got 2 in there. Heck yeah. These are nice to get upgraded. The real one is like, I won't feel complete until this is upgraded, this line. And it's so pointless practically to upgrade it, but I want. There's a battery box here full of batteries. This is just backup for the liquidifier. Then there's more cables finally going in. Like, that's a lot of excess cables turn just to make those wires for, just to like do. It doesn't need it, you know, but I'm still gonna do it. It's like it keeps it more than fully powered. Like, you see it dips down a little bit here and there, but that's because it's using it and waiting for the tick for the next set of power to come in. It's fine, but I do it, right? Addicted to upgrading. Like this MV muffler hatch bugs me. Or LV one, because it's not MV. Yep. I know. I do have to run pretty quick here, so that's probably going to be it. I don't think I'm going to really focus on any other builds. Happy to get this shown off a little more and figure some things out. You can see we've made some actual progress from what, a couple, 2-3 days ago. It was a mess. I was after that, at the end of that stream, man, it was a mess. I was blowing things up. I had lost so much stuff, but we've got it rebuilt, so it feels good. Forget about that. So I've got a creosote problem, and way too much of it. Okay. Well, I guess, you know, guys, I feel like I'm starting to just like ramble. Not really, but I don't have anything planned, and I do have to go soon, so I probably should go ahead and call it for tonight. It was going to be a short stream anyway, but I think we're good. I hope you guys had a great time, and Ricky, I've got to give you some of that stuff back. Please let me, and don't be upset with me or feel like, you know, I don't respect it, because I definitely do. So yeah, I gotta give you some of that back, but thank you so much. Stream wise, I'm not exactly sure what's going on the rest of this week until Cobblemon, but I definitely want to stream at least one more day this week here on Terra Firma, so we'll see when that happens. It might be impromptu, just kind of throw it on, we'll see what happens, or I might schedule it, but nothing planned at the moment. And if not, you know, I'll be back next week on Terra Firma, but I want to start streaming a lot more, so hopefully we'll be here a little more, and I'll get something prepped to work on for the next one. Nice thing about the storage silo, once it's there, you'll never notice it again. So Ricky, what is it that you're trying to do to the silo? Why is it you don't like it anymore? This new corpse here, you can see it's got the mask on. I turned myself into a creeper and died from fall damage, and it turned me into this. It was myself. I was so hoping I could leave a creeper corpse behind. So these things are so fun and amazing, but a couple things let us die in the form we were in and keep it there. I know it's a lot to ask. Let us copy humans and hide the name tag from behind things, because that's a giveaway. You need to make it with horizontal ones. What? How? You don't want it to be as tall? Is that what you're doing? Get a little hover mode going, a little auto run going. Got to hold the shift button down for a little bit, and we're good. We're going to be at Ricky's in no time. So you want to make horizontal. Surely you're not going to stack up 40 of those things to get it near the same height, right? seems like that's the only reason you'd switch horizontal at this point, is you want a lot more of them. Is it because the super chests offer so much insane storage? Hi, Ricky. Hi. Wait. That looks like aluminum. Ew. Stay away. It's too much. No, Ricky. Come on. I've got aluminum. I need to be giving you stuff. Don't leave that there. Ricky. Ricky. Pick it up. Don't. Come on. Stuff vanishes so quick on the server. I had those barrels you gave me. Oh, you're going to make me do it, Ricky. Look, I can't even. Oh my gosh. No. Ricky, come on. It's too much. Oh, it must suck for you because of the delay. You don't know what I'm saying right now, but come on. You're not okay. Gotta load. Too much, Ricky. What? Nothing to see? You saw nothing. Ricky, come on. I feel bad taking like the smallest of gifts, which I don't know why I'm trying to be a streamer if that's the case, but it is the case. But still, I can't accept all of that. You're going crazy. You're too generous. All right, it looks like he's accepted it. Heck yeah. I've got aluminum, man. Like, I don't have a ton right now, but I've got enough. You're gonna need so much of this stuff going into MV. Don't be giving away your aluminum. Look at this storage. Got it so nicely. I am so jealous. Got cobble. Got ingots, dusts. A lot of dust. Yeah, there are a lot of dust in there, Ricky. It'll be interesting to see, like, yeah, like you got granite dust, probably got like all sorts of rock dusts. So I'm interested to see on this update how it affects the dust like that. Like it might clear up a lot of space for dust. That is so nice. Ore. I think your ore thing might be a little off. I don't know, is eucalyptus ore? Crypto clogs? Small rawhide? Ah, gotcha. Gotta finish fixing the sorting. Nice, but this is still such a great system. Like, that is incredible. And you're gonna tear it down to make it horizontal, eh? That is wild. I don't know why you would do that. It's already here, already set up. For some reason, the logs are in the ores. Yeah, a little bit of leather too. Seems like maybe one of the tags on that filter a little off. Oh, I was so worried you were gonna say that, Ricky. You want it just as tall, but with yeah, that's like 1 billion storage. What do these things look like? That's got nothing in it. That's got stuff in it. I mean, 1,400 rocks. That's not that much. Nothing. Yeah, we got some stuff here. Nothing, and probably nothing. Okay. That's right. Only the middle 3 have stuff in them. Are the outside ones not being used? Or is that just the way that these bridges are interacting? Like these middle ones have to fill up before the bridge kicks out to the sides. I guess that makes sense. Hopefully that's the case. I'm a little surprised though that this one filling up doesn't kick out to the east side. Yeah, you do, Ricky. Now, I'm not giving this to you, but try it out. There it is. Oh, I thought it vanished. Try it out, and I'll give it to you. Watch this. So take off hover mode. I'm going way up here, right? This is surely far enough to kill me. I'm going to put on hover mode and I'm going to click off hover mode. We're falling. I'm okay. Hover mode enabled. That's right. Ricky, I don't know why you want to turn it horizontal. I'm sure you got good reasons, but doesn't feel necessary, does it? Especially when you keep giving me all your stuff, all your valuable stuff too. That's like hard to make. That's wild. It really is such a game changer. I auto run backward. That would have been cool. Okay. Well, on that note, I think it's time to call it for real. Thanks for being Thanks for being here, everybody, tonight. It's been great. Little impromptu stream I wasn't really ready for, but it's a good test for me. Just kind of throw it on to see. Like, still the time, which I couldn't do that well, but I'm practicing, I'm getting better. Hopefully I'll be a real streamer someday, guys. But for now, it's been fun. I'm gonna get to work on the MV building a little more tonight after I do some things. Possibly work on a little more decoration and yeah, just admire how cool MV is. I haven't looked at myself in a while. Yeah. I'm in my other skin. I'm not in my junkyard skin. My Cobblemon skin, my new Cobblemon skin. I'm starting to like it more and more. It's a Shaolin style outfit, if you haven't heard. And yeah, I took Shaolin for a long time and I love skin. So getting it dialed in, it's getting to where I like it, but it's not fitting for the junkyard. So I'll go change my clothes, but I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully sooner in the week. Majestic, isn't he? Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.